Good morning everyone and welcome to Reykjavik, Iceland. Now you're going to see another Icelandic video before this one, but my excitement levels are exactly the same. They keep on growing and growing and growing the more that I am in this absolutely incredible country. I was here about 7 or 8 years ago, and the place, although Reykjavik has changed, outside of Reykjavik has not changed. It is still as freaking brilliant as it was the last time. It is absolutely incredible. But today, this video is focusing on Reykjavik itself, which has changed a lot. So the first thing we're going to do is head up to the best viewpoint in the city, which is this church here. It's literally at the top of Reykjavik city. You can see it from everywhere in Reykjavik, and it has the best view. So we'll head in there now and go up to the top and have a view of this beautiful city. It is about 11 a.m. now. The sun has, rose about half an hour ago. There is no wind at all. It is just a stunning day to head up here before the clouds settle in later and some possible snow tomorrow. So let's head in there and get a good glimpse of this bloody amazing place. Alright, so here we are up the very top. Let's check it out. Reykjavik and its famous coloured buildings, coloured roofs. Absolutely bloody impressively beautiful. But just a quick word, I bought a ticket just then, but there was no one checking the tickets. So perhaps if you do come up here, check to see if there's anyone checking the tickets, and if there's not, then just come up here, because it costs 17 Australian dollars, which is expensive-ish. But in saying that, if you do have to pay, it's worth it, because it is easily the best view of Reykjavik. Let's go to another viewpoint. This is looking out over Keflavik Airport. It's not the airport that you fly into. This is Reykjavik Airport. It's not the airport you fly into. You fly into Keflavik, which is about a 45-minute bus or car ride away. But then you've got the ocean over there, frozen lake, just a beautiful setting. Just looking out to the mountain region, you can see the building there with the dome on top. It's called Perla Museum. Got a few soccer fields down there. Beautiful mountains in the distance, which we'll get a good look of other mountains pretty soon, looking out the other direction. But Reykjavik, as I was saying, has changed a lot. It has got so much bigger and way more busy since I was here about 8 years ago. It has actually blown my mind a little bit. The amount of apartment buildings, hotels, restaurants, fast food restaurants, etc. that I've moved in is absolutely incredible. Right, let's go to the other viewpoint. And this is my favourite view. Look at those mountains over the lake. It is absolutely bloody beautiful. Those apartment buildings just down there, I don't think they were there last time. They're actually ruining a bit of the view here from the church. But yeah, Reykjavik has absolutely exploded. But in saying that, there's a little bit of charm still there, although the charm is disappearing really, really quickly. The charm of Reykjavik is still surviving just. But bloody hell, look at that view, look at those mountains in the background. Just a stunning, stunning city. Just one last look down the main street there. So there's pretty much one main street in Reykjavik city centre, and that is the one just right down there. It goes pretty much all the way, obviously, down to the bottom, and then there you've got a lot of exhibition building over there. That sky colour is incredible too. Alright, let's go do a deep dive now into Reykjavik and check it out. And if you go down another level, on the wall here there's some information about the church. So if you can pronounce that, you're doing quite well. I'm not even going to try. But yeah, it says in 1929, on the initiative of the parish of Reykjavik Cathedral, a competition was held to design a church for hilltop site. So the church was designed via competition, which is really interesting. Let's head back down to ground level and start our tour of Reykjavik. And while we're here, we probably should have a look inside the actual cathedral. I actually really like its simplicity. It's plain, but really beautiful. It's not like a very, very old church where they've got a lot of detail in certain areas or even on the ceiling, but it is really beautiful, and the outside is the most famous part of this church. It is noticeable from everywhere in Reykjavik, and if you see this church in any images, you know that it's from Iceland. Okay, so now we're going to head down the main street here. I thought let's just film down the entire street as we walk down it. And again, I've timed it well for the bells, timed it well for the music inside. Bloody amazing. This little monument here. Something about America. Ugh. Continue on. Here's people out this morning. It's hovering probably about -8 right now, but zero wind, as I said before, so there's zero wind chill. It's actually, I wouldn't call it mild, but it's actually quite nice. Haven't needed to put my hood on just yet. That's my second last barrier of defense before I put on my face shield as well. But I think face shield comes with me anyway about -10 and below, so we'll see how we go. So this is the main street. I might just stop it a little bit and skip a little bit because it's a little bit, I don't know, boring up the top here. Probably should not walk on the road. And I'll pick this up again as we get down the hill a little bit more. Some beautiful, classy Christmas decorations, which is interesting. Reykjavik, for such a, I don't know, snow-based city, hasn't gone over the top with their Christmas decorations. I haven't, and I may see it as I walk around now. I've only had a quick walk around when I arrived the other night, but so far I haven't seen a Christmas market, which is interesting. Yeah, yesterday I was out all day yesterday having a look around some of Iceland with my friend, so I arrived here at night time and I went for a quick walk around Reykjavik, and I haven't had a deep dive into it, so this again will be quite a random video as to what we see and what we do, because as I said earlier, Reykjavik has changed a lot, and I actually got a little bit lost the other night. Although there's this one main street, there's a heap of other streets off this street, and all the buildings and the increase of the big buildings here had me a bit confused. It used to be very easy to navigate, but now it's got a lot bigger, a lot busier. It, as I said earlier, also has kept its charm somewhat, but it is losing that. And I know last time I was here, the Icelandic people were really worried about losing that charm, and I'm afraid to say it's going to be lost sooner rather than later, especially with the tourism from, well, oh, that's an awesome view back up to the church there, especially from the American market. Americans come here and they want everything the same as it is in America, so you will see a lot of American bars and restaurants as we walk around. Also, the Asian market is ever increasing, especially from the Chinese. They love destinations like this, and you'll notice that in the prices of everything basically in Iceland. The prices are sky high. I can literally only survive here for 4 days because it is phenomenally expensive, to the point where I don't think, and look, I'm here to be corrected on this, but I don't think things here, food, drinks, clothing, literally everything that you can buy is overpriced, and I don't think it needs to be so expensive. I understand it's an island destination and we're far away from everywhere else, but I think they have put their prices up at an absolute premium because people are paying it. So why wouldn't they? For an example, for me, one hot dog the other night was $10. That should be about $2.50, $3. If I want to get a meal at a restaurant, it's going to set me back about 60 Australian dollars. I just had they don't have Uber Eats here, but I have something similar, which is Wolt. I had a quick browse on that the other night, and KFC came up first, so I had a look at KFC, and to get a KFC meal delivered, just a basic chips, drink, and a burger was going to be 45 Australian dollars. A sandwich here in a cafe would be about $15 to $20. And clothing is phenomenally expensive as well. So come here if you have saved plenty of money. It is, as I said, outrageous, and I don't think they need to charge that much, but they are, because people are paying it, basically. So my plan for today is to go do this tour with you guys and then do a huge walk around Reykjavik after this and just check everything out. I've got a free day today of doing absolutely nothing. So today is my day just to take a huge deep dive into this city, because I may never come back. It is so far away from Australia. It is super expensive. Who knows if I'll come back. But hey, this is a good introduction into their language. Have a look at this word here. That's a street name. Try and pronounce that. It is a extremely difficult language to understand. You have my favourite shop here on the corner, 66 degrees north. I am now outpriced shopping in there. I really wanted a t-shirt from there, but they're between 100 and 120 Australian dollars each, which is just outrageous. And not paying that for a t-shirt. And then you have the famous colourful street here. I'm assuming it's a LGBTQI plus street, or the colours of that those people. But I kind of, although I'm not in that kind of space. I do like the colours of this space, and it's a beautiful area of town, this one. It's especially really nice at night time, so maybe I'll go for a walk down here at night time as well. Just a quick walk straight down so then you can see it lit up at night time as well, because that would be really nice to show. It's beautiful. One thing that they do really well is the beautiful shops. Every single shop along here, obviously because they're probably earning a fortune, is really beautiful. It's a pleasure to walk inside the shops. Seating here if you need a rest in the -8 degrees. Predicting snow tonight and tomorrow, so I'm praying for it because I would love to see this city with a blanket of snow on it. That would be a dream for me, because the times that I've been here, it's been sunny and mild and definitely no snow, so praying for that to happen overnight tonight. So we're down the bottom of the main street. This is where it gets a little bit confusing. There is two streets, so if you go up, the one that goes uphill, it will go to the church. But if you go down this one, it doesn't go up to the church obviously, but it's also a street with a lot of shops in it and restaurants. I'll just go for a quick walk up here just to see what we can find. Outside of the city centre though, Reykjavik has absolutely exploded in size. I was actually blown away by how much development has happened in this city in the past 8 years. It's unrecognisable to when I was here last time. To me, last time I describe it as a little cute town. Now it is a major city. There is actually congestion on the roads. Just the sheer amount of huge apartment buildings that have gone up has absolutely blown my mind. I cannot believe it. To the point where I don't think I'd want to live in Reykjavik if I lived in Iceland. Now I would go to another smaller town or community and live there, because yeah, it's just feels so much better. So this street here is hidden from the view from the church, so you can't see this street, but it's probably, what do I call it, the secondary main street or equal main street of Reykjavik, both with the same amount of shops on them, both with similar kind of shops as well, clothing shops, restaurants, a couple of bars dotted throughout. Plenty of opportunity to go shopping. If you've got a day off, it is worthwhile just to have a peek in some of these shops. Sometimes you can find gems, like little souvenirs and whatnot. They're okay priced, I guess. I can get probably a key ring for 10 Australian dollars, which isn't too bad. Look, I paid that for a hot dog the other night. It was literally the cheapest food that I could find. Yeah, so you can still find little gems if you have a look around, if you're on a budget.
Can you see them yet? No.
I won't walk too much further up here, otherwise this video is going to go for 3 hours, because there is a lot to see in Reykjavik. So I might end this here and we'll head back down towards the city centre. Just on my way back down now, and I had to laugh at this sign. Jump in for a cocktail in -5. It's -8 outside now. So I probably may need to make that a bit cooler to make it a little bit more enticing for people. Otherwise, just get a cocktail from a bar, any bar here, and drink it outside. It's going to be colder, which is quite funny. Subway here ahead, that is also new. I hadn't seen Subway last time, so there's a lot of, as I said, American type restaurants moving in, and I know McDonald's has been here before. It's not here now, but I get a feeling I won't be too far away before McDonald's is back. McDonald's would be absolutely probably crazy not to try and come back into Iceland. The money that I would make here would be astronomical. Okay, so we're down to where the road splits in two. You can see the church up the end there of the street on the right. Let's continue walking down the hill. Plenty of people out and about this morning. Coming up to almost lunchtime, which it does not feel like lunchtime because the sun rises so late. Lunchtime here feels like, to me, about 2 p.m. But then you know that about 4:30 it's starting to get dark, or is totally dark by about 4:30. So yeah, eating here is different with regards to times. I'm actually enjoying this walk around a lot more than I did the other night. I was a little bit disgruntled when I walked around the other night thinking Reykjavik has changed too much, but this has kind of reinvigorated me a little bit, which is good, which is great really. Some of the old shops still exist, and this one's been here forever. This bakery here on the corner, I'm not sure if it's always been a bakery, but it definitely is now. The building's always been here. Beautiful old building. Oh, some of these foods look delicious. I'm curious to know how much they are. Beautiful. Go in there later and check out the prices.
I swear I've never seen. I know you.
Park here for the kids. Not much of a playground. There's a bit better location further down. So we'll head in the direction that I'm facing now soon, but first we'll just walk down the rest of the main street here and see what we can find. Got a Christmas cat here. Cats must be really special in Iceland. You hear a lot of people talking about cats here, and they have Christmas cats. Very interesting. Doesn't look very Christmassy. This is a really nice street to walk down at night time with the lights. Again though, it's really not over the top with Christmas decorations as I thought Reykjavik would be. I thought Christmas decorations and the Christmas spirit would be absolutely everywhere, but this is the most popular street in Reykjavik town, especially at night time. This is where all the bars are. But yeah, they've gone simple with their Christmas decorations, which is still nice, but not what I was expecting. We'll walk down to the end of this. Oh, this park really lights up at night time. So I will definitely do a walkthrough at night time. Either tonight or tomorrow night, being my last night tomorrow night, and we'll have a look around. Maybe this is, yeah, it looks like what looks like the beginning of a Christmas market, just not set up yet, which is really interesting. It's very close to December. Yeah, it looks like it, actually.
Except mine.
Awesome. Beautiful buildings everywhere. It's a very, very photogenic little city centre, this one. Take photos here for hours. Here's another word that you can try pronouncing, and a few more here. It's hilarious. This is basically where the pubs begin. You've got the English pub here on the left. You've got an American bar coming up here on the left as well. That's kind of, I'm okay with this American bar. It's been here for, well, since I was last year. It's been here for many years. So that Americanization is fine with me. My favourite place is the Drunk Rabbit here. Had a great time in there last time, and I might try that out again tonight. Curious to know how much a beer is. But beers in Australia are super expensive anyway, so you're not gonna get much more expensive, I don't think. Yeah, I love this sign here. It says, "Come in and try the worst pizza that one guy on TripAdvisor ever had in his life." That guy, whoever rated their pizza, is probably having a good old laugh that he's now on a sign. They were obviously offended by his rating, that's for sure. Alright, and this is a bit of a Christmassy part of town here as well, with the ice rink. But from the church just before, I saw that the lake was frozen. So you have to pay to skate on this ice rink here. But I think there's people ice skating on the lake for free at the moment, so I'm going to head over there now and check that area out. It's just a big hotel here up the end. And you've got some, I don't know, fast foodish type, what do you call them, booths here, shipping containers almost. But they are also super expensive for, well, Australians. It's probably another thing worth talking about is, if you're on Australian dollar, this place is super expensive. If you're on Euro, US or Pound, then perhaps Iceland isn't as expensive for you. It's just because Australian dollar is worth half of Euro, US and Pound. So yeah, perhaps it's not as expensive for you, and Iceland is quite doable for a good, decent holiday. But until the Australian dollar improves, Iceland is out of reach for the common person, unfortunately. It's really quite sad. On a walking tour there. Reykjavik's very walkable. There's hardly any hills. There's a hill going up to the church, but that's it. The rest of the place is flat. So yeah, very walkable. Right, I'm going to head over to the lake now. We've seen probably all that we want to see here. Oh, there's a couple of nightclubs here as well. I'm not sure if these were here last time. I can't remember, to be honest. But this is, yeah, as I said, the bar nightclub area. Gets quite busy at night time, which it will tonight because it's Saturday night. Right, I'll head over to the lake now and we'll check that out. Welcome to Lake Jornen, or that is how I'm pronouncing it. I was seeing things from the top of the church, which you can just see in the distance there. Yes, the lake is starting to freeze. but the people that I was seeing are actually birds. So people are not ice skating on the lake yet. I'm assuming they definitely do once it totally freezes over, but yeah, they are birds, not people ice skating. Really have to get my eyes checked, I think. Old mate here with the rock on his head has been here for years. Different type of sculpture, that one. During the summer, it is beautiful now, but during the summer this is such a beautiful area just to hang out. This riverside area here. Obviously all the birds are congregating in the one area where the water still exists, but during the summer there's not such a big congregation of birds, and it's a lot cleaner along here too. It's just a beautiful place to hang out in Reykjavik and eat your lunch and just enjoy the beautiful lake that is here. Heaps of birds though, they're just getting the last of the water. You still see some ice floating around there. But yeah, how nice would it be to live in one of those houses over there with this as your backdrop. Alrighty, let's go to the other side of the city now and see the ocean side, or the bay side of Reykjavik. Wow, so many geese. Right, let's head there now. Thought I'd just film this area again. It is actually a really nice area, as I said before. But the buildings surrounding it are beautiful. Oh, that's the Iceland Parliament Hotel there, just in the distance. Let's just zoom in. This is really, really nice. I love walking across grass at this time of year. You can hear it crunch because it's frozen. And it's all frost everywhere. Which is, I'll give you this information again, and I know I've said it before. If you've never been to a country that freezes, just avoid anywhere on the ground that is shiny. It's especially obvious to see at night time, but also during the day. Just don't walk on anywhere that's shiny, and you'll be right, and you will not slip over. Well, you probably won't slip over. Can't guarantee you won't, but yeah, that's just a word of advice from, I kind of call myself as experienced now in these snow type locations. Been to many around the world, and yeah, you pick up little tips and tricks as you walk around. And I'm stoked that I have come from like semi-cold to very cold climates. So I've taken that stepping stone, because when I arrived at Reykjavik yesterday, or the night before, it didn't seem as cold as what it would be if you landed straight here right now. Because our tour, or road trip yesterday that I went on with my friend Erla, the wind chill factor was about -15, and if you came here straight into -15 wind chill factor, you would struggle big time. But because I've taken those stepping stones, I have not struggled at all. It's yes, your hands freeze and whatnot, you get really cold, but it's not unbearable at any point, which is great. Okay, so what now? There's a bloody casino here as well, just on the corner there. It's probably just got slot machines. Actually, it's closed, which I hope it is. Those kind of places do not belong in Iceland. Just go around the corner here and check out this side of the city centre. So we're coming up now to what I call the modern side of the city. H&M directly in front of us. That's another massive introduction. That wasn't here last time, and they are dotted throughout the city of Reykjavik, not just in the city centre. But these are all, there's a Rolex shop down there. I cannot remember that being here either. Super modern buildings, but beyond these buildings is my favourite part of the city. So I'm excited to get there and show you why it's my favourite part of the city. So this stone looking building. I don't believe it was here last time I was here. I reckon that is new as well. So very interesting. And then right in front of us here, the big building on the corner here, that's been here for years. It's called the Harper Concert Hall. It's where they do a lot of theatre, and big acts from overseas will come in here. Yes, they also have other stadiums to perform in, but yeah, this is the Harper Concert Hall, which is, it's grown on me, to be honest. When I first saw it years ago, I thought, oh, it's quite ugly, but it's quite beautiful, to be honest. As is this building. I think it really fits in here. The colours are not outlandish, not stupid, kind of fits in with the environment of Iceland, I think. I think they've done a really good job here. So well done. It's starting to freeze up down there as well. Be totally ice pretty soon, I think. Many people want to ice skate on it, I am assuming. Now, last time I was here, you could actually get into Harper for free and have a look around just in the foyer area, so I'll head over there and see if that's still the same. Oh, the wind is now quite cold coming off the water just beyond us now. At least the nose is starting to leak uncontrollably. This is interesting. Steam coming off the water. Wondering if that's geothermal activity or not. It may be. I would say it is. That looks like a new hotel there too. Addition. That would cost an absolute fortune to stay there. But definitely, I reckon that's new as well. But look at this building. Steaming all along here. It'll definitely be warm. I'll just head in these doors here and see what we can see. That's the name of their Harper. Let's have a look. Right. I'll just walk through to the other side. Wow, it's beautiful. For anyone that was expecting Iceland to be small with regards to its infrastructure, they're totally wrong. It is now a world-class big city. Big in the terms of not New York or Tokyo or Sydney or Melbourne, but big with regards to a small island nation. There is a much better view outside, so we'll go outside and check it out. Alrighty, so we're back on the outside of the Harper Museum now, and this is my favourite area of the city. It is absolutely stunning. Look at these incredible mountains in the background. Starting to get snow covered, not totally snow covered yet. Shortly they will be, maybe even overnight tonight there'll be a lot more white on these mountains, hopefully, because I'm praying for snow, as I said before. This is just a great promenade to walk around. Even when it's cold like today, but especially during summer, it's awesome just to sit here and relax and just take in the sun with this gorgeous view in the background. So I'm just going to walk a little bit now around this promenade and see what we can find. So just to give you a bit of an idea of where we are, you can see the church sticking up just in the background there. These hotels here, I can't remember if they were here or not. That one looks under redevelopment, or it's just been built brand new. I think it's been built brand new, and you've got them stretching all the way around now. Just becoming such a busy city. See, not sure if you're able to see it on the view just here. This is as far as I can zoom it in, but in the background there's completely snow-covered mountains lit up by the sun. Unfortunately, there's no sun in the city today though, because clouds are beginning to come in. Look at the ice on the rocks here. She's cold in Reykjavik right now. Almost forgot to tell you about this. If the volcano's not erupting while you're here, you can go into the Harper Museum here and see a video of a flyover of a volcano. It is not too badly priced for, again, someone that's on Euro, US or pound. For them it comes to about $15. To us Australians it comes to about $30-$35. So really quite expensive for, I think it's about a 15-20 minute video. But as I said, yeah, not too bad for people that are earning or are on money that is worth more than the Aussie dollar. I'm loving these rocks here. This is really cool. The ice forming on these rocks. Might be completely white tomorrow, which would be awesome. If it is completely white tomorrow, I'll come for a walk again and just film things that look amazing under snow cover. As I said before, don't walk on anything that's shiny or uncharacteristically white. Again, it's too cold for me to talk. Like this, just avoid it. And you can see some shiny bits on this. It's not too bad. On this bitumen here, just avoid it and you'll be right. So, walking along this water right now, it is extremely cold. The wind coming off this water is freezing. So if you walk along here later in the year, come rugged up, come protected, because it is freezing. My eyes are watering, my nose is running, my nose is about to fall off. It is freezing. So just a word of warning, if you walk along here, bring protection in the way of warm clothing. We're almost where I wanted to get. Heap of tourists up here, but probably one of the most famous landmarks in Reykjavik is this sculpture just up here. So I might just keep this running until we get there. Let's have a look back here now at where we just came from. There's no wind when you stop, but once you start walking, of course, you're walking into the wind. That I just said there was no wind, but there is a slight breeze. I'm making no sense whatsoever right now. It's I'm too excited and cold to think. Okay, as you can see, tourist hotspot this one. It's a very simple yet beautiful sculpture. Might just jump online just for a tick, I used to know what this was all about. It looks like a boat to me. I might just have a read about it and get back to you guys with regards to what this is. Okay, so the Sun Voyager is a striking steel sculpture by John Gunnar Arnason, made to resemble a Viking ship, but it is in fact a dream boat and an ode to the sun. So I was right, it is a boat, it is a ship called the Sun Voyager with an ode to the sun. Really, really beautiful. And you won't find a better backdrop than this for a sculpture anywhere else in the world. And as you see, the promenade just keeps on going and going and going. You pretty much walk all the way around there to where the buildings end. So yeah, a really nice walk along this beautiful waterway in Reykjavik. So I thought it would be wrong of me not to come down to the modern part of the city, the newest part of the city, the part of the city that I don't think existed when I was last here. And it just does not fit in with Iceland at all whatsoever. It is, yeah, it's actually compared to the rest of the city of Reykjavik, it's really ugly, really square. It's got no character, it's got no colour, it's got no feel. It is ugly. I'd love it if they bulldozed it and made it into a park or something, because yeah, it's yuck. Hence why there's hardly anyone here as well. So yeah, don't bother coming to this part of the city if you're in Reykjavik. It is ugly as compared to these buildings just over here. New-ish, but have some character. It's a really nice street, that one, actually, with the lights and the wreaths on the lights. They'd have done well there. But these buildings right here in front of us, that is Reykjavik, that is Iceland. I love these tin buildings, they are beautiful. Okay, where are we now? Back out to the bottom of the main street, which is awesome. So I might walk a little bit up the main street now and film whatever I can see that's interesting on the way back up. Oh, and also worth mentioning, there's a penis museum in Reykjavik as well. All different penises from all different types of animals. So if you want to go and see a lot of penises, feel free to. There's the scary cat, Christmas cat. It's funny. Right, I'll head back up the street now and check it out. Boy, but the clouds are really starting to come in now. I can smell snow. Please snow. That would be amazing if this snows. Alright, let's go. So we're back here again. I just stepped out of my favourite shop that I can't afford to shop in, and it is lightly snowing. Oh my god. I'm not sure if you can pick this up in the camera yet, but definitely very, very lightly snowing. Amazing. So cool. If it gets heavier, I'll definitely start this up again. But yeah, my excitement levels are peaking right now. I haven't seen snow for so long. Ah, so cool. I'm really hoping you can pick this up, but you probably can't. You probably think I'm bullshitting right now, but I'm not, believe me. Okay, now you can clearly see I wasn't bullshitting. It is fucking snowing. Oh my god. Oh, everyone else is walking around like this is normal, but to us Australians, this is not normal, and this is just So bloody exciting. Oh my god. I'm really hoping it does a huge dump and the whole ground just gets covered by snow. Unbelievable. Look at it all in this car already. Look at it. Doesn't take much, does it? So beautiful. Right, let's go up to the church and film more of this. It's already starting to cover the ground. It's literally been snowing this heavy for about 5 minutes, and have a look at it. It's kind of difficult to walk into, to be honest. It's in your eyes a lot. Anyone else watching this that lives in a snow region would think I'm being utterly ridiculous, but for me this is so exciting. And the reason why I travel. Again, I'm getting a bit emotional. This is special, especially with the Christmas trees there. A white Christmas is on the way for me. Finally I've done it. Oh, so beautiful. This ground is going to be covered in no time. So back up the top of the hill at the church now. Snowing. An absolute blessing. I am so incredibly lucky, and believe me, that's not lost on me either. I understand how lucky I am to do the travelling that I do. I know a lot of other people are not as fortunate as me to do this, and I have a lot of friends all over the world that cannot do what I'm doing right now, and I guess that's a part of the reason why I'm doing these videos for you guys, is just to give you guys a bit of an insight into the world. And please know that I do understand that. I know that you guys cannot do this, and yeah, that's the reason for me doing these videos, is just to give you guys a bit of a look at how awesome the world is outside of where you live. Alright, that's enough of me dribbling on about that stuff. Snowing, as I said, so incredibly happy right now. Yeah. Oh my god. This is yeah, really quite special. So I'm going to end the Reykjavik video here. I might do some more filming after this once the snow gets a little bit more and once the ground gets covered, because I really want to give you guys a good insight or a good showing as to what that looks like in Reykjavik. But yeah, I'm just so happy right now. I'll leave this video here, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed our walk around beautiful Reykjavik this morning. Cheers guys, bye. But just one last look away from my face. I can't help myself guys, this is just absolutely incredible. Look at the snow on the ground now, unbelievable. I'll walk down this street a little bit and just give you guys a view of how awesome this is. What timing, right at the end of my video. The snow I've been waiting for so long in my life in general during Christmas is falling. Oh, it's so surreal. Look at it all in the car here. Oh my god, people from snow destinations are going to be totally bored with this, but for me this is exciting. How is this cute little park that I found just opposite the church here? Two cute little food vans in here. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. the snow just makes everything look so much better and beautiful. Oh, it's been snowing now for about 25 minutes, lightly as it is now, and the ground is covered. Absolutely incredible. I might just cry again. Oh, this is a dream come true, as I keep saying. Sorry, I'm going to be repeating myself a lot, but I'm just going to be filming now because I'm going to continue walking around just to check the sights. It is absolutely piercing down with snow now, and it's really interesting to watch the other people and their reactions. It's like everyone is used to this. Everyone's just walking around like this is normal. And I guess to some people it is normal, but to me it definitely is not. And it's utterly incredible. Look at the streets now. They're almost completely covered. This one's interesting here. I don't know whether it's heated or they've just laid a heap of salt on it or what, but as soon as the snow hits it, it melts. That's one of the main streets going up into the town centre. But look at this. Oh, so cool. Obviously I'm going to go for another walk around the city now and check it out and see what we can find. So yeah, this video is going to be a lot longer than what I thought, which is good to not end on my teary face just before, to end on something, well, those were happy tears, but end on something happier than happy tears. Right, I'm going to keep walking. We're almost back down to the bottom of the city centre or the main street now. And as I predicted, snow just makes everything in this town look so much better. It's really, really special. Got to be a bit more careful with how I'm walking now. I think I mentioned in the previous video that most of the grip on my shoes is gone after walking so much over the last 6 months. So I'm walking with caution at the moment until I might get some new shoes in Canada, because it's going to be a lot more icy there and I'm going to need grip. I was curious to know if these colours here would cover up, and they are slowly. But how beautiful. I'm going to take some photos now and I'll pick this up in just a tick. Ah, how beautiful. I often talk to people on this trip and they ask me where I'm going to be going for Christmas, and I say Quebec, and because Quebec is pretty much guaranteed to be snowing during Christmas time, and I say something that's just totally different for me, going somewhere where it's snowing for Christmas. And they often say, well, snow is normal for Christmas, snow is Christmas. And now I get it. It feels so much more Christmassy. They almost can't comprehend going to the beach as we do during Christmas. Snow is Christmas, and it immediately makes you feel like it's Christmas time. It's weird. Even though I've never experienced snow during Christmas, it's just a weird feeling that it gives you that, yep, okay, now it's Christmas time. Perhaps it's from all the movies that we've watched as well as kids, or even the movies that still exist today. I don't know, but yeah, snow definitely makes it feel more Christmassy, and this is really slippery. Oh god, I need better shoes. Oh, so nice. Really hope it keeps on snowing overnight tonight and we come to a thick cover of snow tomorrow. Might have to get a toboggan or something and you'd absolutely fly down this hill here. I'm sure that's probably not allowed, but hey, anything for a bit of fun. This is the main street here. Interesting that this is almost covered in snow, even with the amount of vehicles on it. The snow is, yeah, it's really quite heavy now. It's beautiful. Look at it up here. Oh, Reykjavik. This is such a good video, going from no snow to snowing. Such good timing by me. I'm a bloody legend. I know, we've seen this area of the city before, so anyone that's seen snow and not really interested, feel free to tune out, because I'm going pretty much back over where I have been already. How's this thing here? Ah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
It's awesome. How cool. Oh, this is amazing. Look at this. Oh, the stalls are open up now. That's cool. Open up just in time for the snow. The jewelry, more jewelry. Nothing really enticing me yet. Some beautiful smells in the air. Someone's selling food. Santa is just up here. Two Santas. They even know how to speak Icelandic. Have a look at this. This is just a beautiful sight, this one. Look at the Christmas tree there. Oh, I'm going to have to take some more photos, obviously. Wow, wow, wow. So happy right now. Could not be happier. Can't afford to get drunk tonight, but I think I'm going to have to, because can't not. I need to celebrate this snowfall. If anyone's ever celebrated snowfall before. Right down the end of the town centre now. Just have a look and see what's happening at the ski rink today. It's open now, so let's have a little bit of a peek to see how good people are at ice skating. Alright, so we're down the bottom now of the Reykjavik town centre, and let's have a look what's going on in the ice rink. At least it's open now and we can check out to see how good people are at their ice skating skills. Oh, there's heaps of snow on it. They're trying to clean all the snow off at the moment. How cool. Great little setup for kids. That's awesome. That is awesome. Got to get this bad boy out and get into some cleaning of the snow. Let's just see what's down here while we're at it. Must be, I think it might be a little bit warmer down here than up at the church. The snow definitely hasn't hung around for as long down here. It's almost stopped snowing down here. and I'm assuming it probably has up at the church as well, but there's definitely not as much coverage on the ground down here as there is up there. I'm just going to slip into this souvenir shop just here. I just want a keychain. I'll have a look at this pub here. We didn't go down this street before. What's this? There's like an Irish pub here. Oh, that's awesome. Might have to visit the Dubliner later. That looks beautiful actually. I'm going to slip into this souvenir shop and see what I can find. Might take you in there with me for a little bit. The souvenir shops are actually really good. Cool beanies. Oh, I love these. Yes. To check out how much they are. 2,999 krona. I'm not sure how much that is in Aussie dollar, but I'm going to have a good look around here. T-shirts up the back here. Awesome. Alright, so this is a typical souvenir shop in Iceland. Or in Reykjavik. I'll leave this here. I'm going to do a bit of shopping. Bye. Alrighty guys, so we are back up where I ended the video last time when I was an absolute blubbering mess. So embarrassing, but that just shows you how much travelling means to me. It has stopped snowing now, obviously. As quickly as the snow starts falling, as quickly as it disappears and leaves its beautiful mark on the ground. I know this video has gone for a long time, but I'm also so stoked that you got to see Reykjavik with and without snow. It was just such perfect timing for that snowfall. One thing I didn't mention is if you're going to come to Iceland, come now, especially if you are on a budget. Unfortunately, Iceland is just going to become a rich person's playground. It is already out of reach of most people. Even me, it's out of reach. Eating here is extremely difficult on a budget. Accommodation wise though, is not too bad still. I'm in a little single bedroom. It's a shared bath and shower. It has a basin and a single bed in it. And I think I'm paying about 65 Australian dollars, which isn't too bad. Bells again. Which isn't too bad. It's about 700 meters away from the church here, down in this direction, so away from the city centre, which is down in this direction. But 700 meters, I'll cop that because it's reasonably cheap. But everything else here is super expensive. Unfortunately, as I said, it's going to become a rich person's playground pretty soon. So if you want to come here now. Other than that, yeah, it's been a pleasure showing you guys around Reykjavik. I still love this town. It is still so beautiful. So yeah, come here and enjoy it as much as I have. If you want to see other videos of Iceland outside of Reykjavik, I've uploaded a video of that also, and I may even do another one. I've still got a bit of exploring to do, adventuring, so I may upload more videos as we go. But yeah, I'll leave this here because this video is very long, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Cheers guys, bye. Just one last look at this, how beautiful.